Hello everyone, I'm TheVileVelociraptor. In this video I'm going to be going through my personal review of Ark Survival Evolved. Now this game has been out for a while and it's gone through multiple patches, DLCs and a lot of content updates. So yeah, as of 2018 it's going to be my review of Ark. So yeah, let's get straight into this. Now starting off, you spawn on the beach with nothing but your fists, some pants and a weird implant thingy-majig in your arm, which is quite bizarre. And just like any good survival game, you start your adventure by going around punching trees. Now, by punching trees, you get wood, and by getting wood, you can get campfires and a lot of primitive caveman tools like a caveman club. But obviously, the main attraction of this game is the dinosaurs, such as that beautiful T-Rex. Now, this is where the game personally shines, in my opinion, because there is so much variety in the dinosaurs that you got obviously your classic ones like the T-Rex, Triceratops, Velociraptor, Stegosaurus, along with a lot of some unique dinosaurs like the Thylacoleo, which is like a really useful tree climbing lion, and a lot of well, not dinosaurs, a lot of prehistoric creatures like that. So yeah, it's pretty varied. Another one of my favourite features of this game is the sheer amount of progression you go through, or how the progression is handled. Now in games, if you don't get the progression right, it can feel like playing a game is sort of useless and gets kind of boring. You don't really feel like you've accomplished anything. But in Ark, after grinding hours, you do feel a noticeable difference. Obviously, as I mentioned, you start out on the beach with like barely anything. So you go from a beach-dwelling caveman to a T-Rex riding, rocket-shooting badass with a makeshift Iron Man armor, aka the tech armor. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Also, your dinosaurs go through noticeable changes. So obviously, you start out taming by small creatures like dodos or parasaurolophuses, to taming some of the larger stuff like that T-Rex I mentioned. And yeah, you do feel like you're changing, and you do feel like you're shaping the landscape and the dinosaurs to fit your needs. And yeah, it's actually a lot of fun once you finally tame that big griffin like this boy here. And yeah, it is generally quite fun to progress in this game. However, with this game being a survival game, most survival games nowadays do have a lot of these problems, and most of that is just general bugs. Like, sometimes when you tame a dinosaur, it bugs out. I know a noticeable glitch that happened to me a while ago as I was taming a Megalosaurus. I had to come offline, and so I did, and the moment I came back online, the Megalosaurus had woken up. And bear in mind, this was a single player game I was playing, so so it does not continue after you come offline. The world stops, so it had no reason for the Megalosaurus to wake up, which was pretty dumb. However, like, another gripe I have with this game is that sometimes, like, in very, very, like, high, I don't know what the word is, like, population rates, when there's a lot of things happening at once, it can get very laggy and a bit, glitchy, when there's a lot of things on screen at once. Which, I guess you can say that for most games, but in Ark, since your base is going to be filled with dinosaurs, people, and buildings and stuff like that, you're going to notice a drop in quality quite quickly. However, nowadays I can't talk about Ark without mentioning the currently 2 available DLC packs, with Scorched Earth and Aberration. Now personally, out of the 2, I honestly prefer Scorched Earth a lot more. It was a huge change, and it blew my mind when I first saw it, this huge like open desert, as you can see here. And yeah, it was really different. There was like a more mythical vibe to it, which I enjoyed. Like, there was obviously wyverns you can tame, which was amazing. And yeah, obviously, like, these expansions do suffer some of the same problems that the base game deals with, such as optimization issues and a lot of lag if there's a lot of things happening at once. But yeah, it was definitely a welcome change, Scorched Earth. On the other hand, you have Aberration, which wasn't, like, it suffered from even greater, like, bugs and optimization issues when it first released, which is a bit annoying. However, they have slowly patched these problems, and yeah, you can learn to love Aberration a lot more. By the way, these 2 maps are definitely a challenge, so yeah, I would only recommend buying them if you know what you're doing in Ark. Otherwise, you're gonna die a lot, as I found out very quickly when I first bought Scorched Earth. Now, what do I think of the game? Personally, it over time it has gotten a lot better. Like, Ark, when it first released, it had some problems. It's definitely a fun but flawed game. And over time, yeah, these negative points have, yeah, definitely lessened quite a bit. Personally, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 in its current state. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, it's still flawed, but hey, you can grab a few friends, go and punch a T-Rex for a few hours, you'll learn to love it eventually. So yeah, there you go, guys. My personal review of Ark Survival Evolved. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.